fucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Dante. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. First of all, I want to give a shout out to someone who put me on a shout out video. Sports mixer. Shout out to you, man, for shouting me out on the video. Big shout out to you. There go your shout out back. Shout out to Gabriel as well for shouting me out as well. Big shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody that came on episode 29, man. It was fun. We was talking about all kind of things. And when I look back at the stream, it made me bring up a topic when we was talking about the top 10 of all time players of all time. A lot of you guys put your different opinions on there. But like I say, I'm gonna, just in case you guys don't know mine all the way through, I'm gonna put my top 10 of all time, and y'all let me know. I'll say in the comment section if y'all okay with the list or do y'all disagree with the list. Some of you guys, like I say again, had a different, I understand they were favorite guys that you guys attended in. So like I say again, put my top 10 list of greatest players of all time, top 10 of all time. In my point of view, some of you guys, some of these players that should be on the top 10 greatest of all time, I haven't actually seen these players and their era because, like I say, wasn't so many teams in the league at that time. And, I wasn't probably born with, like I say, like the guys. I'm going to put out Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, some of them guys right there, or Oscar Robertson. I wasn't in the league. I wasn't out of my mama's stomach, or I wasn't born basically with to see these guys, so I never actually saw these guys how great they were. I just know Oscar Robertson was a triple-double machine. That's all I knew. He was a Russell Westbrook before Russell Westbrook. So and then again, I know so he's not on top 10 list because I've never seen how he played and how well he played. I can only go by the guys to have who I seen play. So anyone, like I say, some honorable mentions: Dominique Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins is an honorable mention. He definitely was a great player. Patrick Ewing definitely was a great player. And Kevin Garnett. Those are three honorable mentions. A lot of people love Allen Iverson. I love him too. But to me, like I said again, he's not a top 10 player of all time. He's a top 20, top 25. He's up in that range, but top 10 player. Allen Iverson is not a top 10 player of all time. He's not better than these guys that I'm about to name right now. So we're going to kick it off with the number one player of all time. Everybody know who the greatest of all time. And like I say, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about everybody. If you ask everybody who's the greatest player of all time, everybody will tell you. About 80% of the world will basically tell you it's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. What this guy able to do. 6-time NBA champion. He won some all defenses in his stages of a career. Yes, it took him a long time to win a championship, but like I say, again, for Michael Jordan, when you're going against the greatest defense of all time in Boston Celtics defenses, in Detroit defenses, in the toughest era of all time, trust me, it's going to take a while to win a championship, and everybody like to bash Michael Jordan because it took him a while to win a championship, because he's playing against the greatest defenses of all time in his era. He's playing against a 66 win team, a Boston Celtics squad, and he's playing against the toughest Detroit Pistons guys of all time, and Isaiah Thomas. He playing against those. He playing against those guys as well. So of course it took him about 7 to 8 years to win a championship. Of course it's going to take him. When you're playing against the greatest defenses of all time and playing against nothing but tough competition, you guys want to go back and say that the teams that he played in the finals were old. No, they weren't. They were 29. They were 29, 30 years old. That's prime age. And trust me, you're saying that they're old, but they weren't old enough to make the finals. They make the finals. That old team, you say Michael Jordan beating the old team, they make the finals. So what is it? What those are excuses. Those are plain excuses. And like I say, Michael Jordan, as soon as he come in the league, 1984-85. He was the best player on the Chicago Bulls. So Michael Jordan is the great is the number one. He's number one. That's obvious. Number two, Magic Johnson, the Showtime LA Lakers, who invented, like I say, he invented the Showtime Lakers with his nice passing, great passing at that. Didn't have much of a shot. He was 6'9". The guy had great basketball IQ. He can post up, shoot the sky hook. Magic Johnson was very, very good, man. A 6'9" point guard who can handle the basketball, who can pass, very, very, very good. Play defense. Didn't have much of a shot, but hey, Magic Johnson was is the greatest point guard probably of all time. So he's number two. Number three, you have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I was a little kid when he played, and I paid attention to Kareem. Greatest player of all, one of the greatest guys of all time, greatest centers of all time. Skyhook, tough. Won a championship with the Lakers. Won championships with the Lakers. Won a championship when he was Lou Alcindor with the Milwaukee Bucks. That is number three. Number four, I have Larry Bird. The greatest Celtic of all time, Larry Bird, pretty much a sharpshooter, pretty much. Larry Bird was 6'8", played on some of the great all-time championship Celtics defenses that stopped Michael Jordan from winning a championship. He beat Magic Johnson, the great Magic Johnson, to win the NBA Finals. The guy could shoot. The guy was a very, very good passer. He was a great trash talker. And Larry Bird was really, really good, man. He was really, really good. So that's number four. Number five, I got Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is number five. Speaking of winning, a guy that epitomized winning, that took winning serious, that broke the Rockets' heart every single season, man. Like I say, man, this guy Kobe was the type of guy that liked to take your heart out your chest and step on it with his cold-blooded shooting. He was kind of like Michael Jordan. If you weren't tough enough, you couldn't play with Kobe Bryant. Tough shot making, wanted the ball a lot more down the stretch. He wanted it when it was a big shot. No matter if Kobe Bryant missed or make, he wanted the shot. And yes, he missed the most shots in NBA history, but the guy's a proven winner. Even without Shaq, he managed to win 2 straight championships. Even with Paul Gasol, Lamar Odom, them guys, he averaged 30 points a game 1 year and should have probably won the MVP in the 8th seed. He took a bad team like Smush Parker, Kwame Brown to the playoffs and almost beat the Phoenix Suns. That was a bad basketball team, and Kobe Bryant ended up taking them to the playoffs and down there almost winning the series. So he's number 5. Number 6 is LeBron James, the chosen one in high school. He definitely deserved to be at the top 10. I don't want some of you LeBron fans say, oh, LeBron is top 5, he's top 3, he's top 2. He's on the top 10, the greatest of all time. He's the best player in our generation today. To me, some of you guys want to say KD, but LeBron James is the top 5 greatest player of all time, top 6 greatest player of all time. His basketball IQ, his shooting got a little better as he got up in age. His ability to make guys better, make teammates better. The only thing you question about LeBron is, like I say, needing a super team to win. I'll say his ability to want to win right then and there and give up on young players. But LeBron is the greatest definition of a winner. LeBron, everywhere he goes, what if he goes with Atlanta? He can go to the worst team in the NBA. He can go to the Rockets right now, and the team immediately is going to be a championship team because guys are going to want to come with LeBron James and play with them. So, like I say, LeBron is number 6. Number 7, I got Akeem Olajuwon. I mean, don't get me started on him. I already told y'all guys about Akeem Olajuwon. You can probably put him as one of the greatest center pretty much of all time. His footwork, his dream shape. Every time he puts you in the post, you don't know what move he's gonna come at you with. Head to head, killed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He killed him. killed David Robinson when David Robinson won the MVP. Beat the Phoenix Suns twice without no star. Hakeem Olajuwon was the first superstar to win two championships in a row without even having an all-star on his team. He did not have any all-stars or a secondary player. Besides, you can say Clyde Drexler, but Clyde Drexler wasn't even voted on the all-star team that year, so that means he didn't have no star on his team. So like I say, again, Hakeem Olajuwon, the all-time lead leader in block shots, rebounds, assists, making his teammates better, great passer, great shooter, everything that you have in a center that you want in the center, Hakeem Olajuwon have. And to me, he was one of the dominant centers of all time. Like I say, first player to ever win a championship without having any superstars on his team. So I believe I was at number 6. I was at number 7. Okay, number 8, I got Shaquille O'Neal up under Hakeem Olajuwon. Yes, Hakeem Olajuwon dominated Shaquille every time he played, especially in the NBA Finals. But Shaquille O'Neal was a dominant force, big body, probably a little bit overweighted. But he was the definition. He was part of some great Orlando Magic teams before he went to the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by like 3 championships with Kobe Bryant, and he won an NBA title with the Miami Heat. Was a big force in the paint, bully ball, couldn't shoot free throws. He was a very okay rebounder. Wasn't a great rebounder. Was a pretty good defender. Wasn't a great defender. That's what separates him and Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon was an awesome defender and an awesome rebounder. That's what separates two as well. Hakeem Olajuwon was more all around everything. And Shaquille O'Neal was okay in somewhat, but he was dominant. So we got at number 7. Number 8, you have number 8. I have Isaiah Thomas. I have Isaiah Thomas at number 8. Played some of the bad boy Pistons. He was very, very good. Isaiah Thomas was very, very decent. Very, very good player. I remember the game when he sprung his ankle. He sprung his ankle pretty badly, and he still ended up finishing off the game pretty well. And like I say, man, again, Isaiah Thomas had great basketball IQ. He was a great scorer in this game. And like I say, man, Isaiah Thomas is a very, very great player, man. Defensive wise, very physical. He was an absolute damn menace on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. Big part of those Detroit Pistons team, those 2 championship teams. Number 9, I got Tim Duncan. I got Tim Duncan at number 9. The greatest power forward of all time, definitely. Like I say, great defender, great rebounder, like a coach on the court. Tim Duncan, like I say, a great one-handed fadeaway, great shot off the glass, face-up shot off the glass. Very, very good, very, very good by Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was one of the top defenders of all time, and Tim Duncan definitely deserves to be on this top 10 greatest of all time list. I got him at number 9, and at number 10, I'm gonna put Kevin Garnett at number 10. Kevin Garnett definitely, like I say, he has a title. Great defender, great shooter. Like I say, again, you can make a case for everybody, but I'll say Kevin Garnett was one of my favorite guys on the top 10 of all on this list. I put him there because, like I say, the power forward position, I'll say, for what he did for the game, for how much trash talking he did, but the guy went out there and showed it every single night. So, like I said, again, I know some of you guys are going to disagree with this top 10 of all time list, but that's the way I have it. Comment, like, and subscribe. It just made me feel like making this type of video right here. A lot of you guys gonna disagree with Kevin Garnett being in the top 10 greatest of all time, but this guy definitely deserves to be up there. Definitely deserves to be up there. Like I say, he's one of my favorite players of all time, and Kevin Garnett, you can make a case for him being actually in the top 10 turnaround jump shot, great defender, won a championship with the Boston Celtics, made some defensive first teams as well. So that's the end of the video, man. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Peace.